Welcome back to another flipping video, bruh. Thank you so much for tapping in. So today we got scary stuff. Yeah, back to scary shit. Come on now. If you're new here, please like the video, subscribe, and just show love. You see this right here? See this? We gotta reach that 50 at some point, bro. At some point, Mud. We gotta reach that 50. And I need your help to make sure that happens. Now, let's not waste time and just get into it, gang. You feel me? Alright. Like, they saying cops stumble on a house full of dead bodies. Damn, that's crazy. Let me like the video. I don't even know what's happening, but let me like the video though. Wait, did I not like the video? Alright.
And these people you said come after Hurricane?
This is Enoch Police Department patrol officers, Officer Humphreys and Officer Roy, responding to a welfare call at a house in Enoch, Utah. They're on the lookout for 40-year-old Torsha Haight. She's in the middle of a divorce and hasn't turned up for an online appointment.
You see, in this video, I think the normal voiceover guy was sick because what the fuck is this now?
The person who she was supposed to have this appointment with ended up contacting the police because they believe that something may have happened to her as a result of the divorce.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the rest of the videos. You know what I'm talking about.
But feel that something is amiss. When they finally make entry, their fears become a reality.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody else? We got another one deceased right here.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done.
Okay. See, if you subscribe, you're gonna help me run away from problems like these.
On the afternoon of January 4th, 2023, the Enoch
this one is pretty recent.
received a call from an unnamed woman who told dispatch that someone
3 years
known to her, Torsha Haight, had missed an online appointment. Although only an hour had passed, the caller explained that she couldn't get in touch with her via other means. Usually that wouldn't have been a cause for concern, but the thing was, Torsha was going through a divorce with her soon-to-be ex-husband, Michael. The marriage had been on the rocks for a while leading up to the call because Michael had been abusive towards Torsha and allegedly to their eldest daughter, Macy. Given the circumstances, the fact that Torsha had explained to the person who eventually called police that she didn't feel safe in Michael's presence and that she had to live in the same house as him until they divorced because he refused to move out, it meant that harm may have not only come to Torsha but her eldest daughter Macy as well. So it's to no surprise that the call was made.
Hi, Katie, who is going through a divorce and was going to go back to her home last night. They had to do some paperwork. And I'm a little bit concerned. We were supposed to, we had an appointment scheduled that she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up to do a well check at her home?
I think what I'm thinking.
And you said she was supposed to go back home last night, was it?
Yeah, she was away with her parents for like a week, I think, with the kids, and was going to go home last night as they had some divorce paperwork. But I know that she was a little bit concerned for her safety that way, and I just want to make sure she's okay. I can't get her by phone or email, and it's not like her to miss an appointment. It's only been an hour. It's not even, yeah, it's just been an hour. But
okay, do her and her ex still live together?
Yes, yeah, that was what the situation was. He was refusing to leave the home, and that's what the paperwork was. She was going to file paperwork to get him out.
Okay, she said that to you specifically that she was concerned for her welfare about going home.
So she's working on a paperwork to get the brood out of the crib because the brood doesn't want to leave the crib.
But I'm not sure what she decided, but I know her plan.
I'm guessing, and he's
okay, why is she concerned?
In
his perspective or whatever, they are still married, so he can't leave the house because they're still married.
I believe she came and spoke to your police department a couple weeks ago to let her know divorce was upcoming, just because she didn't really trust him.
Okay. And you said she missed an appointment today. Was that like an appointment for you guys to meet up together, or?
Yeah, I'm actually out of state. Otherwise, I would probably check on her myself. But
Okay.
we had a time we were going to meet. We're going to do a video chat.
Okay. In here, do you know by chance, in the past, like, can you explain to me like how he was violent? Was it just?
Oh, he's
I know
violent
they
as
had
well.
a well check with CPS down there. It was with one of the kids. He just has anger issues.
Okay. Do you know if drugs or alcohol are a factor?
No drugs or alcohol. No.
Okay. And do you know if there are any weapons involved?
I've been talking about that. There are firearms in the house. I think they're locked up. I was actually encouraging her to get those out and turn them into you because I knew in Utah you could do that. I used to practice. I know they had guns, but she thought they were safe, locked up, because I was trying to ask if he would have access to those. But
Man, it's GG's. I think this one is pretty obvious. This guy killed him.
I'm actually thinking he might still have access to those. But they are at least locked up in their house. But I think he has access to open the lock. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be confusing about that.
Okay. And then
It's safe from the kids getting to them.
It was Christmas, bro. Look, they still have Christmas trees outside. You know. God bless my Wi-Fi.
And these people you said come out of Hurricane?
Laverkin, maybe? Laverkin Hurricane?
You can see if there's anybody else at that office. Laverkin.
I'll have someone go by it.
It appeared as if no one was in. No noise could be heard from the property. Just as officers were about to discuss what to do next, they got a call from the Cedar City Police Department stating that Michael had also missed several appointments and hadn't turned up to work. Many of those who worked with Michael were close friends and also knew about the ongoing divorce. What isn't clear is if they were aware of the allegations made against him. With this new information on board, officers Roy and Humphreys became even more concerned. So they decided that they should try and get in touch with other immediate members of the Haight family, their children. 12-year-old Briley, 7-year-old twins Sienna and Eamon, or 4-year-old Gavin. So they reached out to the school district, but there was an issue. The administrator told them that for some reason, only Briley was showing up on their system, and it showed that she wasn't present at school. After the call was made, Officer Roy had to leave the scene due to a prior obligation, leaving Officer Humphreys to try and figure out what on earth was going on. Over the course of the next hour or so, he tried various methods in order to make contact with the family, but failed in his endeavour. So he reached back out to Officer Roy and asked him if he knew of any family friends that he could contact to A, try and get hold of any of the family members, or B, gain access to the property to see if anyone was home. Officer Roy did indeed know someone, a family friend. After contact was made, that family friend met up with Officer Humphreys at the Haight residence. After a brief conversation, a sudden sense of dread overwhelmed them. They felt that something was definitely off. The family friend had keys to the property, so they let themselves in, and Officer Humphreys followed close behind.
Yeah. Sorry, they were just asking.
Okay, so the family friend had the keys.
Yep. Phoenix City Police Department.
Okay. Shit, right.
He went back to his
Wait, I'm sorry.
appointments and hadn't turned up.
Sorry.
Sorry, they were just asking.
There's 5 kids.
Yep. Phoenix City Police Department. Phoenix City Police Department. Yeah.
There's gonna be other kids. I got you.
Cedar 673, prioritize this channel. I have 2 deceased on the bed. I'm gonna clear the home.
I have 2 deceased on the
Cedar
bed.
I got you. Phoenix City
What?
Police Department. Anybody in the home, make yourself known. I'm gonna clear this room.
Oh, what is happening here?
Nobody. Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the house?
Fucking fuck.
We got another one deceased right here.
Another one. 3. Are those the kids though? Bro, what's happening in this family?
Where have you gone? Where do we?
We need to clear the house. Clear here. We have 1 more deceased in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face. Check in this room back here.
Gunshot in the face is
here.
crazy.
Clear. Making good. I'm checking here. No, you're good. Wait.
Got it?
Yeah.
1 more. Gunshot back ahead.
Shots to the head.
Boys, down here, make yourself known. 2, 4, 6.
Hold right there, Chief. Phoenix City Police Department. 1 more up top. Blood on the bed.
Damn, 4. Bro, wait, how crazy can the divorce affect you? Like, this is crazy. Can it lead to you killing your own kids? Like, it's crazy, dog. Your own blood.
Yes. 1 more down here.
1 more. That's 5 now.
Check in this room. Another gunshot. Or, sorry, I don't know that, but appears to be. Nope.
It looks like this bro just came in, went hun.
Gunshot back in the head.
In each and every bed. Didn't leave nobody alive. That's crazy, bro.
Just a vacuum that's gonna fall.
Damn, and even the vacuum is about to fall.
Go.
Sauna. That way. Lift. Opening. Safes. Got keys in 2 safes down here. Assuming this is outside.
That's
Got another dead body. This is Michael here. Put it in 1 door, Chief. Hold on. Nope. Where?
crime scene tape? Cedar. Premises is clear.
Bro killed everybody and left.
What's up?
Oh,
I'm just letting dispatch know the house is clear. Hold on. Don't come in. Nobody go upstairs and don't let it go.
Hey, stay out.
look at that. That was an arm.
Just right here.
We need crime scene tape. Start fencing off everything.
You got some in your car?
No.
'Cause I can't.
Call Gary.
Okay, no problem.
Sierra 60. 6W6, can you notify the county attorney?
Dang, so much food.
Hey, yeah.
I got Travis calling Gary. So we can get things.
Yeah, and I was just with Gary, so hope
Do you have any crime scene tape in your truck?
I do. Let's keep everything as pristine as we can. Love up, section this off.
Michael, Torsha, their children, and Torsha's mother, 78-year-old Gail O, were found dead in the home, all with gunshot wounds to the head. Some had been shot
Damn.
multiple times. Once the bodies were located, the
Shit.
patrol officers called in homicide detectives to take over. Upon arrival, they began trying to piece together what exactly went down. Why were there a large number of bodies? Who could have done this to the family? And well, they would get their answers just a few moments later. Next to Michael's body laid a note. Only excerpts had been
It's
released.
crazy.
This is nonsense and I can't handle it for one more day. We will not be a burden on society. I kept asking for help and you wouldn't listen. I would rather rot in hell than to put up with another day of this manipulation and control over me. And if that wasn't enough to determine that Michael was behind the shooting and then took his own life, then a deep dive of his
Oh, he killed
internet
himself.
history was about
Asshole. I'm reacting. This guy, it's deep this one. He always deep this one. They killed 8 people. And
to solidify it.
Yes.
On the 30th of December 2022, just 5 days before the shooting, Michael searched the following on Google. How loud is a 9mm gunshot? What does a gunshot sound like? I hear
So
gunshots
it's
near
more
my
like
house. What do I
premeditated
do?
murder.
If you heard a single gunshot in your neighborhood at night, would you immediately recognize it as such? Would you either way be alerted enough to call police, or would you chalk it up to being just another sound in the night? How loud is a gunshot in a house? Would a neighbor hear a gunshot in a garage? And how loud is a 40mm pistol? It's clear then that Michael had been planning the shooting for a brief period, more than likely within the couple of days after his divorce papers were served to him on December 21st. In the few years leading up to the shooting, Michael had been subjected to an investigation by the Child Protective Services due to allegations made against him by his eldest daughter, Macy. What should be noted is that no charges were ever brought forward because of insufficient evidence and Torsha being reluctant to press the issue further. This was more than likely because they were Mormons and Torsha wanted to maintain a perfect family image within her community. Following the investigation, Michael's behavior changed, but as time passed, he went back to his old self. This time, it was aimed mainly at Torsha. She soon found herself in an extremely abusive relationship, one that consisted of being beaten and berated, having her finances withheld from her, having to ask permission to do things and buy things like groceries, and when she dared to speak up, Michael would make out that she was the one. However, in September of 2022, she built up enough courage to call it a day and demanded that he leave the house immediately to stay with his mother. To her surprise, he did it without any confrontation. Although she called it quits, Michael didn't want to end things. He actually wanted her back and agreed to go to counseling to sort out his behavior. When Michael moved back in, the relationship was much better for a little while, but when he wasn't here, it was a dream. Everything was so smooth. So yeah, Michael
But
ended
if we're
up
being honest
back in
though,
the
how do
family
y'all
home, but
niggas be
Torsha
with
was
people
stronger
that
now,
are
and the minute he started
abusive
to act up,
and
which wasn't very
like
long
hope
after he moved
things
back
will be
in, she
okay?
filed for a divorce, which took place, as you know, on December 21st,
I don't know, bro.
2022. After the divorce papers were served, Michael was said to have begun acting strange, more than likely because he couldn't control the situation, and well, sadly, you know what happened next. Michael Haight would murder his entire family and then took his own
Damn.
life because he couldn't control the situation he was in. And the sad thing about it is, if he just took a step back and actually made an effort to change his behavior, because you know,
And
he had
sign the
multiple
fucking
chances to
papers.
do so, then he could have had quite literally what he was trying to control. His whole family loved him, but he was, it seems, a ticking time bomb. That's the thing with the they don't think that way, they just control and manipulate. And in this situation, the moment Michael was losing his grip on things, he took his entire family out.
Shit. Shit. That's crazy.
Vibe coding 101
No. Bro. That is insane. I'm out of words, really. Shit. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Man. I don't know. Taking 8 people's lives in a day is crazy. In one night. Man. Subscribe, buddy. I don't know, bro. See ya. Damn.
Shout out to everyone who's following, guys. Appreciate it.